Hello, Eric Flight. Oh my god, it's a third flight in less than a week. We're on a streak, everybody. It's official. We're on a streak. A three-peat. Anyways, we're going to try to finish up these Veterans Day inspired flights out to Fort Sill, Oklahoma, where my father was stationed for part of his service in the Army. We appreciate all our veterans here, so thank you very much, veterans, for your time and commitment to this country. We're just going to go for this one. It's a school night. We got to get this one done. So we're going to go from Hamilton, Ohio to West Plains, Missouri. And this will be our third leg, and then we have one more leg out to Fort Sill. So third leg tonight, and fourth leg hopefully sometime really soon. Excuse me. All right, let's start up this plane, shall we? Let's do it. Checklist. And I'll show it to you in a second as well. It's got a good beat to it right there. It's a little different. Alright, tablets up. Initial, gonna do all that stuff. Papers, avionics off. We're good. Battery master 2 on. There we go. Now I'm supposed to hear a fan, but for some reason only hear it with battery 1. So we're just gonna leave it the way it is. All volts, 25.4, we're good. Battery master on for 2. That was the wrong one. It's the right one. Okay, did I mixed it up? No, I didn't. Battery master 1 on. Fuel quantity check. Should be full. We are. No, we're not. Oh, good thing we checked. Let's get some fuel in this puppy. Why's my mixture all the way up? Okay, there we go. We're full now. Fuel selector. Fullest tank. Flaps 100%. Check the light. Also check that they're working. They are. Very good. Oh my god, stop moving around. And oil enunciators on. It's red. Yep. Lights, interior, exterior. Now, strobe. Landing. Check it out. Check it out. Lights look to be good. Extreme close up. Whoa. I still can't figure out why my multiplayer on the Microsoft Flight Simulator server is not showing. But, I don't know why. It's just not. I've tried to put the multiplayer settings on and everything. So I'll have to take a look at it later. Alright. Lights are good. Lights going off. Circuit breakers in. Alternate static source not needed. It's always on, but it shouldn't be. Circuit breakers in. Fire extinguisher. G-grass hammer. Caps. Handle. Pin removed. Alright. Going to before starting engine. Pre-flight inspection completed. Emergency equipment on board. Passengers briefed. Seatbelts, harnesses adjusted, secured. External power none. Brakes are held down. Here we go. Battery master switches on. They are. Probably turn those off when we run the plane. Strobe lights on. Mixture full rich. Throttle full forward. Fuel pump prime. 1, 2, 3, and then boost. Going down to a quarter. And ready to go. Actually, I'm trying to obnoxious night lights on. They're always on. It's default. I don't know why. All right, here we go. Clear prop. Clear prop. Okay, I'm gonna go down to 1,000. I'm gonna restart this thing, which isn't working. Give me a second. That'd be my butt kicker, by the way. That's not working, but it will be. So restart it. Yep. Have to clear out of it. Here we go. Quit. And restart. Configure. Test. It's going through. I must have disconnected the cable. Is my parking brake on? Yes, it is. Alright, bring it back. Oh, I did. Oh, I disconnected the cable. There's no rumble. Let's test it again. There we go. You're right. Don't know if you can hear that, but it's buzzing pretty loud. Okay. For some reason, I have to go back to the menu and back to get the piston RPMs to rumble. I don't know why, but I do. It's also very loud. Alright, there we go. Set this to CDI. And right. Oil pressure, check. Alternating mass switch is on. Avionics on. Clear that. Direct Kilo Uniform November Oscar. West Plains. Yep. All right. Let's see. Power lever, alternating mass switch, avionics, engine parameters. Oh, we're doing good. So power not needed, ammeter check. We're good. We're 28 now. Excuse me. Brakes. Check on the way out. Flaps up to 0. Make sure they go back up. Come on, mouse. There you go. All right. Okay, good. Radio avionics as required. We are on that sim. Indianapolis Center is on, but this I think is a non-towered airport. It is. So we'll be on 122.8. We're going to stay at 2,900 to stay under Class Charlie, as you can see. Okay. Oh, COM 1. Oh. COM 2 should be with the weather. 121.425. Let's give it a listen. Monitor COM 2.
Kilo Hotel Alpha Oscar, automated weather observation 1400 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions clear. Temperature 3C, dew point 10C. Altimeter 3035.
3035. We're all set.
Kilo Hotel Alpha Oscar, automated weather observation 1400 Zulu.
So, seeing that we have to go west, I'm thinking runway 29er, so that way it could be on our way.
Sky
That
conditions
makes total
clear.
sense. Alright, over to guard, and you know what that means.
10C.
In a
Altimeter
second.
3035. Kilo Hotel
Over to
Alpha
guard!
Oscar,
It
automated
didn't really
weather
work, did it?
observation
Don't! There we go. Work now, though. Alright. And with that, we have guard.
You're on guard with KGRD.
You know it.
Meow.
Okay. Take that off. I didn't remember to turn everything off. My Netflix is still on there. Oh no. Alright, taxiing out to 29er. And then we'll do the run up over there. Okay. Alright. Not much of a plate there, is it? Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Alright, so we're going to go to the right. Taxi all the way down. Alright, gotta get off the apron first. So, yeah, I'll probably end up going. Oh, crap. Come on, stop stuttering. I hate your stutters. Be nice. Probably gonna go that way. I'm gonna try turning around. I'm going that way. So, here we go. Without further ado, we'll see if the brakes work. Okay. Parking brake off. And going. Very good. And still not quite understanding how multiplayer traffic is not seen when you have it on. But it's not, so we're just gonna have to figure it out later on. Brakes are good, by the way. So isn't everything else. Throw on the left. And we're going. Gotta check my transponder. We're good. Yeah. Doing good. Got some chill music on the stream tonight, I'll tell you that. So I don't fly in the sim to Missouri a lot either. So again, by doing these flights, we're going to places we don't ordinarily go, which is kind of cool. ILS hold line. Throttle's out, going a little too fast. Okay, we're gonna turn it here for a check. Alright, right there. So, let's go to our checklist. Netflix and not chill. There you go. A lot of stuff going on in this tablet. Alright, we're good now. Checklist. Caps handle, verify pin removed. Pin is removed. Seatbelt, show harnesses, secured, doors latch, brakes held. Flight controls free and correct. They are. Trim set for takeoff, can never tell. Hopefully that'll be in the updated model. At the releasing sometime. Autopilot's disconnected, flap set to 50%. And checking visually, even though it always starts when I look out the window for some reason. I don't know why. Doesn't need to. Alright. Flight and engine instruments all in the green, we're good. HSI altimeter checking set is good. Fuel quantity confirmed. Fuel selector's good. Propeller check. We're going to have 2,000 in real life. You'd feel a D10, but not in the sim. You feel my butt rumbling with the butt kicker, though. Alright, back to 1700. Alternator is still good because it's up to 28 volts. Pitot heat on. Good. Let's see. Avionics are on. Nav lights are going on. Landing lights on. 1 and 2 caution lights are not there. Voltage 28.2. Magnetos check left and right. Right. Back to both. Left. Back to both. Doing good there. Alright. Power lever down to 1,000. Transponder alt squawk. Yep. And nav radio is good. Pitot heat as required. We're not gonna need it right. We'll leave it on. It's like 3 degrees Celsius, so why not? Alright. Normal takeoff. I know what I'm doing, so I'm gonna turn this puppy around and do the briefing while we're moving. Here we go. So if there's a problem on the takeoff from mechanical emergency, otherwise, and there's enough available runway ahead of us, we will abort takeoff and land directly ahead on the runway. If we are under, let's say, 1,300 feet, there's a problem mechanical emergency, otherwise, we will land directly ahead, no more 30 degree turn, specific glide speed, and this is 88. I remember that now, totally memorized, which is good to do. If we're above 1,300 feet, there's a problem mechanical emergency, otherwise, seeing that there's nothing for wind, according to the windsock and the weather. We're going to take a turn to the left and land down on the taxiway, the grass, the runway, whatever's available to us. Best glide speed is 88. We're going to rotate at 70. We're going to track flaps at 80. And we're going to climb out at 101. So that's it. That's what we're doing. Clear. Clear, 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 clear. All right. Butler County traffic, Sierra 0 Echo Foxtrot departing runway 29er. Departure to the southwest. Butler. Okay, I don't really hear anyone, so we're good. And we're good to go. Here we go. That's Immunicom radio check. Yeah, I'm not hearing anyone. That's alright. Wonder if there's anyone around me. Nope, that's probably why. Indianapolis Center is on. I forgot to put that in my frequency here, so let's try to do that really fast. Oh wait, they're not on anymore. Well, that stinks. They just got off, so it's just us. Alright, let's get in the middle and depart. Feet on the heels on the floor. Full throttle. Here we go. Oh, that was a bump in the runway. What the heck was that? And rotate. Track the flaps. Very good. Okay, keep climbing here. Pretty good. Goodbye, Butler County. Remember, we're going to 2,900. Totally forgot to set the autopilot altitude, but I guess we got it. Good now. All right, clear on the left. Going to turn left out of here. And onto course. In fact, autopilot's going on, vertical speed, and nav. Seeing quite the bank there, huh? Wow. Alright, so we're staying at 2,900. Because we want to stay under this class Bravo. Sorry, I said Charlie earlier. I meant Bravo. And we're just going to really be underneath this inner portion right there, which is 3,000. Seeing that we're using autopilot, we should be pretty good to go. Let's take a look outside while we're here. Beautiful fall day. Cincinnati would be back over there. If you remember last stream, it crashed the desktop when I set the drone up there. It's been pretty stable since, so I don't know. Pretty good. Try to get this flight done. It's going to be about, it says 2.5 hours, but it's going to be like 2 hours. So around 2 hours. 2,900. I'm going to lean off the mixture over here. %, down to 75. Save some fuel. There you go. And we're cruising. Thought that was a mall, but I was wrong. Looked really fast. I don't know why it looked like a mall to me, but it did. Now I'm trying a new filter on OBS here, so if you think this looks more realistic tonight, let me know, because in the comments below, if you're watching this later on when it's archived, or whisper me on Twitch, let me know if this looks better. So I was told that it was too saturated. And I guess OBS is doing tone matching now because it looks a lot better. Did my camera just jump? That's weird. Alright, we're on our way. Got some power lines there. That's an add-on from FlightSim.to. And at this time, we will salute our autopilot, our favorite one, Otto the Autopilot. Thanks for your help tonight again.
Automatic pilot.
Automatic pilot. There it is.
I'll go back to the passengers.
Once we clear this Bravo, we'll climb to 4,500. There are some military operations areas and restricted airspace, so we're not going to go there. We'll go through the MOA. So, actually, there's a little corner that we have to avoid too on the restricted airspace. So, did not research exactly what the height is on that, but we will stay out. Pretty much just a straight shot to Missouri. What's this? Madison, Ohio. Down here would be Louisville, Kentucky. that is our course for tonight. I have the Bruins in a little mini window on my phone. 5-1 Bruins. They're kicking butt over Buffalo. And as you can see, Volanta, absolutely no one there. But we might get Memphis. We might not. I can't remember exactly where Missouri, West Plains, Missouri is. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, again, we're going to end up in Oklahoma. Fort Sill, Oklahoma. And off our left would be Cincinnati. In the distance. Oh, there it is. It's over there, actually. Cincinnati, everyone. Hello there. 5-year-old on board, everyone. She's not feeling well. She has a little touch of pneumonia. She's got the antibiotics going on. How you doing? I love you. Feeling a little bit better? Yeah. Well, I got my bag on the chair, so I'd rather not, because I don't want to move everything, okay? No, I'd rather you go somewhere else, dear. Maddie, what did I just say, dear? I love you very much, though, okay? I'll kiss you goodnight in a little bit, okay? Okay. So I'm going to have to take a little break for that, and I'll leave Otto in charge of the plane at that time. Just for a quick one, and then we'll come back. But, what is... this autopilot? I've got a wind. It's kicking us around a little bit, and that wonderful Microsoft Flight Simulator weather engine is, yeah, it's doing its thing. All right, we are now in the not as dangerous portion of the Bravo, because now the floor is at 5,000 feet, so, which means that we could do 4,500. So let's start it now, shall we? Speed up. Full throttle. And we'll climb. We'll still be underneath the Bravo. There are a lot of centers on tonight. It's not Indianapolis, which was on earlier. Maybe one last look at Cincinnati out there in the distance. That's about it. It's right there. Goodbye, Cincinnati. Get up that mixture a little bit more. Okay. Newest map enhancement for Google. It seems to be working. We got cache on it and everything. Was not working with the old cache, so I had to restart a new one. But now it seems to be working, so we'll see if it holds together. We're doing some weird, funky things though with multiplayer stuff, but you can literally see no multiplayer here. I don't know, and I don't get it. Okay, cruising altitude. Lean it out one last time. It's 91 and kick it back to 75%. Two hours, 12 minutes to go. That might speed up a little bit, depends. We do have that headwind, so that's the problem. Alright, stay on course here and do our thing. We'll have to deviate a little to our right there for that restricted airspace coming up. Which you can't see here, but maybe if I zoom out. Yeah, see that blue? We don't want to go in that blue, so let's go to heading mode. Set this to heading. Heading. Go a little to the right. Just to stay out of that. Right about there. G1000 makes it easy to see our track there. Check my checklist, although I know I'm pretty good here. Cruise, set power 55 to 85, best power 75 or less, best economy 65 or less. Engine instruments good, fuel flow is 117, excuse me. Boost needs to be used when switching tanks. And, alright. I'm going to turn off the fuel pump. We have to remember to put boost every time we want to change the tank. How are we doing on tank? Switch to the right now. So boost, going to the right, and pump off. There we go. So it says on the checklist, because I got this from the POH, the fuel pump may be used for vapor suppression during climb. Fuel boost should be left on above 6,000 feet pressure altitude if takeoff is made with hot or warm fuel. I usually just leave it on, but do it. What they mean is if the fuel's kind of lean, they want you to boost it so it gets enough in there. We're pretty good. I don't think it's going to be that warm on the fuel. Moderate turbulence is expected. Give it a second here. Oh, God. Show you what I mean here on Sky Vector. So we got moderate turbulence for a Sigmet, and then there's not icing, moderate icing below us, but that's about it. And all the storms are to the south, so we should be okay on that. But again, I think that this is going to be 6 hours in, and then basically we're almost to Texas. It's pretty cool to see in a Cirrus. Alright, I got a little more to the right, excuse me. Just stay out of that restricted airspace there. The wind should be helping to push us there too, but we're on heading, just checking. Alright. Maybe a little bit more. We gotta really make sure we clear that, so. Is this thing working or what? Let's go. What's up, Pavlin? How's it going? It is working, okay. It's a little weird there for a second. Outside air temperature is 12 Celsius. This is 53.6 degrees. Angry again? Because more people are doing that stuff on your videos again? I wouldn't worry about it, my friend. Okay, off our left is Osgood, I believe Ohio. Well, if you want to share it and vent it, go ahead, brother. Oh, okay. Is it that bad? I'm not really into flying in Europe that much, so I tend to stay in the U.S., Canada, and parts of Mexico. So that's mainly what I focus on. Stutterfest? Maybe they'll optimize it. It takes some time, right? Alright, as noted, do not buy Zerk from Aerosoft. Aerosoft has always been kind of power hungry on their sceneries, I think, personally. But they are nice. I mean, they give you a lot of detail for that. Alright, I gotta blow my nose, so I'm gonna cover myself with auto here while I blow my nose out stream and turn my mic off. I'll be right back. Alright, we're good. Pavlin, I think I have the sound for you then.
Dirty Turkish artifact flag important Philip Buckenberg.
Take that, Aerosoft. You know it. Oh, admit it. It was funny. It was funny. Alright, going around that restricted airspace, we'll be back on course in a second. You know, just traversing the military operation areas, that's all. Does the stream look better to you, Pavlin? Because I did touch things. I got my old settings backed up, but does this look better to you or not? We have North Vernon Airport, Kilo Oscar Victor Oscar coming up. Still don't know what happened to my Microsoft Flight Simulator East server traffic. No clue. Too purple. Yeah, it is a little bluish, so I'm gonna go back to the old filter and you tell me which one's better. How's that? Alright. So, old version is this. It is a little atmospheric here, so just know. Worse? You think that's worse? Alright, how about that? That's with nothing but my LUT file, and if I do nothing, that's what it looks like. Does that look better to you? I think it looks a little bland. Oh, you know, it's kind of like, how about this one? This is without anything. Worse? Well, I'm gonna try this then, because I haven't tried that. Oh, that looks terrible. Alright, I'm gonna stick with that for now. It's just tough. It's tough with the HDR graphics to make it work with SD. And I guess I'm using tone mapping now through OBS because it looks better than what it did before. This one shows more detail though, if I do that. So, but it is a little hazy on the sim as well. And I have bloom on it or anything like that, so. I don't know. Leave it here for tonight, so. Yeah. Oh, I use HDR all the time. I love it. Especially if you get like some of those YouTube 8K videos in HDR. Man, those things look fantastic on this monitor. But I bought this monitor used. I think I paid $500 or $600 and it retails for $900. Yeah, I went all out. That was during COVID when we stayed home. You know, didn't really spend as much. So there's a plane in front of us. November 670. Lima. I have no clue what that is, but well, you know, I would, but I just wanted to go direct because tonight's a school night and I want to get it done. But hey, if well, let's see where my path's taking me actually. Let's look at Volante here. You're on approach though, right? Oh, you're very close, aren't you? Alright, well, let me get out of the military operation area, then I'll contact you. I'll get ready for you. I didn't realize I was that close to you. 132.325. I'll just make your night better, huh? Alright, I'll get ready for you. I'll dip south as soon as I'm past this restricted airspace. Yeah, alright, heading. Let's go south till I'm there. How's that? Southwest, if you will. I flew into Zurich once in my life. I was having a connecting flight to Paris. I think it's Paris. Yes, Charles de Gaulle. It's my mom. During her school, taking students to France, and the Spanish teacher came along. It turned out to be a nightmare because I was like, I'm not going to be a chaperone, am I? She's like, nope. And then halfway through the trip, I became a chaperone. That's how bad it got. So, yeah, I got it. I'm all set. I'm going southwest. I'm going to try to get down there. So, I'm looking at it. See, I'm heading right for you. See? Heading right for you. And then I'm going to go direct. Louisville, right? Is that how I pronounce it? Louisville? It's kind of like a lazy Louisville. I want to say Louisville, but I don't say Louisville, something like that. So don't make fun of me if I pronounce it wrong. Uh-oh. Sending images now. There you go. You see me right there. 4,500. I got you. Yep. All right. I'll be calling for flight following pretty soon. Switch it over to your approach now.
It's ready for taxi.
And Turkey 6, runway 17 left, taxi via Echo, and information Delta's clearance altimeter 3029er.
All right, sir.
By
You ready?
Echo and
I'm bringing it.
Delta.
I'm bringing it to you. Louisville approach, November 610 Echo Foxtrot.
Number 610 Echo Foxtrot, Louisville approach.
Cirrus 0 Echo Foxtrot, we're 4,500 VFR. We're deviating slightly south, but we're going to head direct to Kilo Uniform November Oscar at 4,500 VFR, requesting flight following. That was a lot. I probably should have said where I was, too. Yeah. We're about 5 nautical miles southwest of North Urban, Kilo Oscar, Victor Oscar, 0 Echo Foxtrot.
Number 610 Echo Foxtrot, Louisville altimeter 3029er, squawk 6661 and ident.
6661 and ident, 0 Echo Foxtrot. You just gave me the devil's number. Did you notice that? I think you should notice that.
Number 610 Echo Foxtrot, your radar contact, about 50 miles north of the Louisville Airport, altitude indicates 4,500.
All right. Roger, 0 Echo Foxtrot. All right, let's go direct from here. And, you know, we'll go a little south, actually. How's that? We'll still go a little south from here. So, go a little south. Maybe towards Salem. Do that. Slow it over. These military operating areas.
6, holding true to 1
And Turkey 6, the Louisville winds are 070 at 5, under 6 km approved, runway 17 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff over 35.
I was thinking about doing the Pilots Club event tonight, but then I was like, I want to kind of get these Veterans Day flights done, so.
Actually, Turkey 6, before you spool up the engine, squawk 4041.
4041. We were already rolling, but alright.
Yeah, I forgot to give you the squawk since you respawned and all that.
A little bumpy, as was intended out here.
Yeah, I know, because you had to respawn before I was going to give it to you.
Ah.
We're flying with the devil tonight. Everyone, look. Look at that. Look at that squawk code. Have to save that transponder code.
Approach Army Copter 2775.
Shas Gallery.
Information India northbound VFR.
little deviation tonight, but have Stu
And
there.
helicopter 27758, Louisville departure. Say aircraft type, any requested
Muscatatuck
destination
River out
and
there.
requested cruise altitude.
Negative flight following, sir. We're northbound.
Oh yeah, I could have sworn I heard you say flight following, but
was
stand
me.
by. Turkey 6, radar contact, say altitude.
We are at
Got Seymour,
9,000.
Ohio up
Actually,
there.
10,000.
Where's
And
the
Turkey 6,
Florida,
roger,
Kentucky?
maintain VFR.
That's what I want to see.
VFR
Oh, there it is. Okay, it's right there, Ohio.
Now helicopter 27758, would you like a ramp departure or you want to taxi to the runway?
Hey, firm, we're at the ramp ready.
Actually, are we in Indiana?
Alright, helicopter
Might be in Indiana.
27758, departure for ramp at your own risk. The Godwin winds are 050 at 5.
Trying to find the border
And
here.
fly
On the
northbound.
Army 27758.
See, we haven't looked outside in a while. Let's do that now. A couple of pictures here.
And Army traffic 27758.
Lots of flat land.
Helicopter 758, roger.
Still kind of weirded out that I'm not seeing any multiplayer traffic.
And Turkey 6, are you going to be going much higher than that? My airspace caps out at 10,000 feet.
Negative. We're not really going higher. We're just going to do that because
Very weird.
when we were at the unrestricted, we were too fast.
All right, looking pretty good. We'll go near Salem, and then we're gonna head direct out. That's what we're gonna do. So. Not real world time, but we do have real world weather on. Crawfordsville, Indiana, I believe, right below us, right down there. Seems to be some type of track down there, maybe a school, the track, baseball fields.
Army helicopter 27758, frequency change approved.
27758, foot.
Drink of the night is Crystal Light Fruit Punch. It's pretty good. I've had it all day long, so. Alright, I'm gonna step away and make sure I kiss my daughter goodnight, so let me tell them. Louisville approach that. Louisville approach Cessna, Cirrus, sorry, 0 Echo Foxtrot. I'd like to step away for a moment to put the child to bed and come right back.
And remember, 0 Echo Foxtrot, roger. Report back.
We'll report back probably in about 3 minutes, 0 Echo Foxtrot. Okay, be right
That works
back,
for me.
everyone. Run back.
Turkey 6, requested something to Bowman.
Be back in
And
1
Turkey
minute.
6, any request a runway?
Longest one he got.
Hey, Turkey 6, enter the left base for runway 6. The Boeing winds are 080 at 4, runway 6, you're clear for the option.
Touch base runway 6, clear to land, or clear for the option runway 6, Turkey 6.
We'll approach November 294 Hotel Bravo at Bowman Field, press clearance to India 93.
Remember, 294 Hotel Bravo, level departure. You're cleared to the Breckenridge County Airport as filed. Maintain at 3,000, expect at 6,000 in 10 minutes. Departure this frequency, squawk 5547.
Budget recorded Breckenridge County Airport as followed, 3,000, 6,010. Washington 3, squawk 5547, November 294 Hotel Bravo.
4 Hotel Bravo, read back correct.
Louisville approach, Cirrus SR22 Foxtrot. We're back.
Welcome back.
All right. Almost at Salem. Only doing a direct course.
Louisville approach, Meridian, November 60, Unary, Papa, VFR 10,500.
Got another Virtuosi Flight Club member out there. Mr. John Smith, I believe.
You're inbound for Bowman with the information takeoff.
And November 6298 Papa, Louisville approach, Louisville altimeter 3029er, squawk
Salem
3702.
Municipal is India 83. So
Approach
that's
American
coming up.
2396,
That's
descending
what's
across
going
the
on
area 11 T50 with Delta.
American
It's actually right there. So right around there
2396
is where we're
Louisville
do our direct
approach,
to.
the Louisville altimeter 3029er, thanks for Delta and ident.
Alright, 3029, and here's the flash. Squawking 3702.
Today on my Eric Flight
998 Papa,
Aviation
your air
Extra store,
contact as reported.
sold my first bumper sticker ever.
Full approach American 15,
Quite
40,
interesting.
you got a 14,000 with Delta on 1,000 cherry.
Removed before flight.
And American
Has, like, a
2396,
caution tape, so
your
it's pretty
radar contact, 42
That's
miles
sold.
west of
I only
the
made it like
Louisville
3
airport.
4 days ago. So
Would you like runway 17 left or 17 right today?
That will take 17 right, American 2396.
Alright, expect vectors for the ILS runway 17 right approach.
all right.
Alright, if we can, like to take the visual in.
Alright, expect the visual approach to 17 right.
Visual 17 right, American 2396.
Looks like we'll probably
November
get
294 Hotel
some
Bravo,
type of flight
11,
following later
raise
on too
active
as well.
level.
Yeah, American 1542 Louisville approach, Louisville altimeter 3029er, information Delta current. Ident.
Alright, American 1542.
And I envision this is what Indiana looks like. Lots of flat farmland, small towns.
American 1542, your radar contact 43 miles northwest of the Louisville airport. Would you like runway 17 left or 17 right today?
Visual 17 right.
You expect the visual for runway 17 right.
November 294 Hotel Bravo, Bowman Ray taxi.
Number 294 Hotel Bravo. Sorry for the wait. This is dealing with aircraft in the air first. You know, we're up there moving fast, burning fuel. Runway 6, taxi via Alpha, across runway 33.
Runway 6 via Alpha, cross runway 33, 294 Hotel Bravo.
All right, we are about a minute or two away from going direct here, so get that ready to go. We'll switch to nav.
Good evening, Charlie Golf Tango Echo Romeo is that site Cessna 310 Atlanta, Aviation, looking for VFR
Stop it.
northeast bound
Okay.
at 5,500.
All right, going direct. Here we go to our destination.
Aircraft calling Louisville approach again.
And that is Salem, Indiana, right there, everybody.
American 2396, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, American 2396.
Next flight lesson, hopefully next Thursday. It's been a while, and I'm not even current to take passengers, so
And American
hopefully
1542,
get some
descend and
landings
maintain
in.
8,000.
Be current to take passengers
8,000,
after that, but
1542.
not in a rush either. Still have the holiday rush coming up upon us.
Louisville,
Save up some money, but
you just contacted me. Louisville approach, this is American 3151 on the Mod 6 arrival at flight level 11,000.
let's realign our tab.
Hey, American 3151 Louisville approach. Yeah, sorry
our
for the
orientation
late contact there. I meant to get you like 20 miles ago. The
About
Louisville
an hour and
altimeter
48 minutes to
3029
go.
information Delta current.
Ground speed of 166, not bad.
You can expect vectors for the ILS runway 17 left approach.
Roger that. Expect vectors for the ILS 17 left approach. Altimeter 30.29.
And American 3151, you are radar contact 14 miles southeast Louisville Airport.
Roger that.
And American 3151, descend and maintain 3000.
3000 for American 3151.
Still on
Number
294 Hotel Bravo, ready for departure, runway 6.
Number 4, Hotel Bravo, the wind 080 at 4, fly, runway heading, runway 6, you're clear for takeoff.
Flight runway heading, runway 6, clear for takeoff, 294 Hotel Bravo.
Stu streaming tonight? He probably is.
American 2396, descend and maintain 3000.
Alright, 3000, American 2396.
He is. We're watching an ad right now, but you can see Stu doing that. Controlling here in Louisville approach here in a second. Let's go wait for this ad to finish. And let's give him a shout out this time too, shall we? Shout out to Stu, otherwise known as Sierra Tango Whiskey, on Twitch, who's controlling us with approach tonight. Oh, we got another ad. How'd I get 2 ads in a row? That was weird.
And approach American 2396, click request.
I mean, I like supporting you,
please.
but
American 2396,
So there's Stu.
speed is
I have
your
it muted,
discretion.
but you're hearing him on the.
Alright, my discretion,
approach
American
there, and I just
2396.
totally turned his stream off. There you go. Does he have us on there?
Actually, American 2396, how slowly you'll be pulling it back?
Yeah, we're right here. 610 Echo Fox.
210.
So pretty cool to see us.
Alright,
up there.
American 1542, reduce
Nice.
speed to
Smile, Stu.
210 knots, and then descend and maintain 7000.
No!
Alright, 210, then down to 7, American 23, correction 1542.
Come on, Stu. Give us a little wave when you have a chance.
294 Hotel Bravo,
That's
out of
okay, he's busy.
1403.
I mean, it's a little
Number
too
4,
late.
Hotel
Give-
Bravo, your radar contact. Maintain a 3000 runway heading for now.
Roger, maintain 3000, 294 Hotel
All right, sir. Thank you for the approach stuff tonight. We're gonna be leaving you in about probably, I'd say about 10, 20 minutes or so. So, if I'm reading this right, maybe longer than that.
Number 4, Hotel Bravo, turn right heading 180.
Right turn heading 180, 294 Hotel Bravo.
Yeah, it'll be vectors for the climb.
Roger.
He's being monitored for his OTS tonight, by the way. Very nice, sir. Good luck
And November
tonight.
908, popping, enter the left base, runway 17 left, Louisville.
French Lick, Indiana, coming up off our right.
November
First was
16,
Paoli.
going into Bowman.
I must have missed that detail. November 908, popping, enter the right downwind runway 6 at Bowman.
Right downwind, runway 6, thanks for that, Bowman 985.
It's kind of cool to see his side of things. I'm never interested in doing a controller position with VATSIM. Just not. I don't know. I just don't think I could sit there and have that patience. So, good for them. And I'm a very patient guy. Maybe it's just out of my job.
And November 4, Hotel Bravo, climb and maintain 6000.
6000, 4 Hotel Bravo.
The Patoka Reservoir is coming up in front of us as well.
Louisville speaking to the Gulf, Tango Echo Romeo, West 310. Atlantic Aviation number 8 is Delta, looking for VFR, northeast at 5000
And Charlie Golf Tango Echo Romeo, Louisville approach. You require flight following today? Hey, Charlie Golf Tango Echo Romeo, stay requested destination.
And approach American 2396. We have the airport in sight. We can make a short approach if you need us to.
American 2396, clear the visual approach to runway 17 right. Local winds are 070 runway 17 right, you're clear to land.
Alright, clear for the visual and clear to land 17 right, American 2396.
Deviate south,
Charlie
give
Golf Tango
Stu
Echo
some
Romeo, go ahead
traffic
at
here.
the airport.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Louisville.
Oscar Victor Oscar for touch and go, and then returning
On
back
our way to Missouri.
Alright, Charlie Golf Tango Echo Romeo, runway 17 left.
What's up, Trent?
Echo
How's it going?
4 to active Echo.
I can only voice chat to YouTube because part of the stipulation of multi-streaming with Twitch is now
217 left,
I can
Echo
only do
4,
text
and,
chat
Echo
basically on
4.
Twitch, but feel free to watch from YouTube. I will respond to you with words.
And November 4,
Nice to see you
Hotel
on
Bravo,
the
clear direct
stream.
Mystic.
We're on our way to Missouri. West Plains,
American
Missouri.
3151, turn left heading
And ultimately
230.
on to Fort Sill.
230 for American 3151.
It was kind of a holdover from the Veterans Day flight that I started, so leg
November
3,
98
leg
Papa,
4
the Bowman winds are
be,
0804,
next,
runway
and we
6,
are
clear to the
advancing.
land.
Louisville approach. That's what you're hearing in the background.
American 1542, descend and maintain 4000.
4,000, 1540.
French lick coming up off our right.
November 3, or November 316.
I think that's it right there. French lick Indiana, because there's the airport. And you have Paoli, Indiana, right here.
Number 316 Romeo Romeo, low departure.
Louisville.
Be
I
a
can't
ramp
say it right.
departure, or
Louisville.
you want to taxi the runway?
Ramp departure.
Remember 316 Romeo Romeo departure with ramp is at your own risk. The wind is 050 at 5. Fly southbound.
Fly southbound to station here now.
American 3151,
And
fly heading
Toka
200,
Reservoir.
join the runway 17 left localizer.
There is a seaplane base in
200
there
for
going to
the
section,
heading for the
so.
17 left localizer. For American 3151.
It's cool to fly to a different part of the country than what I'm used to. Oh, excuse me. Oof.
Good evening, Louisville approaching at 1836, descending through 15,000.
United 1836, Louisville approach, the Louisville altimeter 3029er, and ident.
Got the altimeter, ident, United 1836.
November 610 Echo
Yeah, we're about to
Foxtrot,
leave.
you're leaving my airspace to the west. Radar services terminated, frequency change approved. Have a good flight.
All right, Roger, sir. Thank you. 00 Echo Foxtrot. And
United
back to
1836, your radar contact,
to
tree 1.
122.8. And we're good. Hey, at least we got, like, we know our radio's working, so that's always good. We're once again on our road over the Patoka Reservoir. We should maybe get some more flight following in the future, as long as either Kansas City Center or Memphis Center's on. So we'll see what happens. Probably go to Kansas City Center first, though. 125.725. We'll get that ready. And I'll be on standby. Patoka Reservoir, everyone. What's that thing? Oh, we got some ships out there. Look at that. Pretty cool. There's a boat on the water. Let's take a outside look here, see if we see anything else. Any more ships? floats over there. Pretty cool. Very nice. That looks like a dam right there. Look at that. Some type of tower down there. Alright, well, just keep this thing flying. We'll zoom out here. We have about an hour and a half to go. Do have a slight headwind from our left. Excuse me. So, been trying to maybe look at getting this Redbird TPM because it's cheaper than the Vernio TPM Plus. Even though I would like that one better. This one has all the features. I want the vernier control, where you can turn the mixture and the prop like real life. But they've got a used one for $550 on eBay. It retails for $599. I would never pay around $550 for it. But I offered the guy, I think it was like $325, which I didn't think was that bad, and no bites at all. I said, okay, I'll $330, you know, but no bites there either. So I'm not in a rush to get it or anything, but it would be nice if people didn't think that they're going to get like $500 for something that's used when they could buy it new for $599. Am I wrong? AITA, that's all I want to know. Anyways, we're coming up on Jasper, and I think that might be Missouri. Might be wrong on that too. Yeah, where's the? I can never see the borders on the section here. Let's look at this together. Now there's the borders down there. So I guess it's still Indiana, Jasper, Indiana, coming up here. In the distance. But it is a pretty cool unit. The only thing is I want to mount it underneath like my old SciTech one, and it looks pretty big. So I don't know how I do that, but it's either I'm going to put a shelf underneath, I'm going to have to maybe move my desktop to the outside somehow to mount it there. So we'll see if I ever get one. The Vernio, I don't think I'd run into that problem because it's a lot thinner than that. So, but the Redbird also has a flap switch and a landing gear. I have a landing gear on the SciTech multi-panel, but the flap switch would be nice because it looks like a real flap switch. So. And I have a flap switch on the autopilot module, which I never use, but I bought it anyways. Thought I'd use it. I don't really use it. I just usually use the autopilot on screen. But it is what it is. As we're passing Jasper, Indiana. Knock on wood, the map enhancement's working so far. Excuse me. Right. La 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 la. We'll be crossing the Mississippi River as well in probably about an hour or so. The old Miss. Isn't that what they said in Vacation with Chevy Chase? The Ole Miss. Along with this famous quote as well.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Yep. Love that movie. It's an amazing movie. Okay, a FedEx aircraft is way that way past us, according to the ADSB. Probably should do a switching tanks here. Alright, set the boost. And switching to the left. And fuel pump off. So there we go. Whew. Okay. I usually use this command for when I gotta stay awake. So, let's get crazy. You know it! Digi's not here today, so I guess I have to do it. But we hope Digi's doing well.
What you gonna do when mania runs wild on you, brother?
Oh, I still wanted to get a clip of Hulk Hogan saying "Pilot" just to dub it in there, but I had to use my own voice. I love that graphic, though. I think it's amazing. And if you think it's awesome, too, a little pitch here. I have Pilot Mania shirts in the Eric Flight Aviation store, the Etsy store. You can get your own at this address. I'll type it out. I think that's it. Let me just double check. Because I had to type that manually. That is it. So here you go. Pick up your own Pilot Mania. Pilot Mania or other flight sim flying, I should say. Flight gear here. Pick up. Yeah, forgot the up, but you know what I mean. We also have some select Christmas items at the top of the store. And every purchase will help support my real-world flying, as well as flight sim gear purchases, which includes that Redbird TH1. Still have an hour and a half to go. So we're going to be here till about 11:30 tonight, my time. And then I'll go to bed. Very farmish here. It is Indiana. Oh my God! I just did Pilot Mania, and then Digi arrives out of nowhere. It's like I'm setting bait or something. What's up, Digi? How's it going? How's the missus? See, when the sim works correctly, I actually get to stream. Isn't that nice? I'm not here for like, oh, I'm going to stream. Well, good. I hope she's doing well. I read your messages on your Discord. Well, I hope so. And how are you? Are you a little tired? 2 people in my house are sick. My daughter has mild pneumonia, and I'm pretty sure my wife has a touch of it too, so she's going to get that checked out tomorrow. Oh, I have not. On yours? On yours. I'm going to check on your Discord first. Let's check this out together, shall we? As long as it's good to show. Screenshots. Boston and Winnipeg. Okay. Oh, it should probably be in the... where are we? No. Scenery projects. Yeah, that might help, huh? Oh! Well, let's start with this one. Let's get everyone caught up. Very nice. So he made the outdoor toy outside the terminal of Plymouth, the airport we started these flights at. And he's been working on the terminal. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Dude, that looks pretty good. I like it. Exterior model only, but you did. You did a good job, my friend. Yep. And then we'll keep touching that up. But good enough for a release, I think. Hey, one little thing, and I have to make a video too. See, I just got the simulator back where it's supposed to be. These picnic tables, I think, are a little bit big, but other than that, I thought it was pretty good. And he did the fencing around the beacon, nice. Yeah, you got the dimensions, you got the outside going on. Eventually, when you make an interior, you'll have real windows. Nice job, my friend. Very nice. Yeah, I'll make a video. When you get a chance, send me another pre-alpha when you're good at it, and then I'll make a whole review video for your eyes only. But yes, I think it looks good. Yeah. I mean, no one's gonna look at the inside at first. It's kind of like a bonus, you know what I mean? As long as it looks like it from the outside, I think you're good. You know. The only thing I would say, I wish I took pictures of the near the windows for you, so you can just kind of put those graphics on it and have a faux inside. So if I get a chance, I'm not supposed to be there till next week if there's weather. I'll see if I can do that around the terminal. Look really skeezy for you. You might get some window shots though out of those pictures I gave you. So. All right, man. Don't go nuts. Just, I mean, it looks good with the reflecting thing, anyways. It just that if you get some real pictures of the inside and just model it on there, I think it's gonna look better. But you don't have to kill yourself, my friend. You're doing a nice job. We're over Indiana, if you didn't notice. But yes, it won't be a white terminal. Everything's starting to take shape, though. So. Indiana. All right, yeah,
You're
go ahead.
on guard with KGRD.
Nice. Yeah. Very nice usage of that. My KGRD shirt did not make it through the laundry. It started peeling, but I didn't use my Etsy store for it. I bought the samples off of Fourth Wall, and I don't think they're as good because the Etsy stuff, the store I used there for drop shipper is way better. So. Fourth Wall, you don't really get a control over that. You just kind of use theirs. But in Etsy, you get to pick who makes what. So, but we have some new releases, and I'm going to play the commercial man right now. So excuse me for a minute. But we now have the I Love Flying shirt. I like that a lot. For the holidays, we have a graphic. It's my first AI image that I did Photoshop and fix up, though. It's the Cleared for Christmas t-shirt. I also have a sweatshirt version of that, and I also have the mug. And I'm going to show you this in a second. We have the Cleared for Christmas mug. I just sold 2 of these, so they're a hot seller. But I thought that was pretty cool. It's got a Cessna 172 there. It has Santa in his pilot outfit with some glasses on. He looks pretty good. So yours, yeah, because the store's a lot better. They print a lot better on it, so I'm glad. But if anything ever goes wrong, let me know, because I want to know so I can help fix things. But they're pretty reputable on Etsy. So, and of course, just because you dropped it, the Pilot Mania shirt, it's there. So, well, if you get the Christmas one, it's seasonal. But you know what? Hey, don't buy it on Etsy, dude. Just you know what? Just whisper me, and I'll tell you what I'm gonna do for you. Okay? That's all you gotta do. Do not buy it on Etsy. I could probably save a couple bucks because I'm the owner. Got it? All right. I don't want you paying full price. You're doing a lot of work on Plymouth for me, so. But yeah, those are some of the many designs and shirts we have at the Aviation which is going to get a rebrand. I'm going to call it the Eric Flight Aviation Designs store. So today we did sell one of our brand new Remove Before Flight bumper stickers. That was pretty cool. And then I sold 2 of those Cleared for Christmas mugs, which look really nice. So, but yeah, so you know, I'll whisper you. How's that? All right, let me get this here. All right, Digi. I'll let you know what I'm gonna do. So. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but so that's what I'm gonna do. Look at your whisper when you get a chance. If there's something you want, my friend, I'm gonna set you up here. So all right, so listen, we are outside Charlie, but we have no fly falling or anything like that, so we're cleared through it, but we're almost in some fly falling territory. But we're right at the Evansville class Charlie. We're at 4500 too, so we would be in it, but we're not there yet. So coming up more towards our destination, an hour 20 minutes to go, but we are stacked out here. So gonna be near my niece who lives in Dallas, Texas over there, so getting closer. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I can tell you've been pushing it, but just remember, don't burn out. You know how that goes. Plus, you also got Miss Digi, which you're probably doing a lot with that as well, obviously. So, Evansville, I believe it's Indiana still. Yep, Indiana. Kentucky's right over that river, though. So Kentucky's on the other side. It's very flat. Yep. I almost take a nap every day, but I was up late. On Sunday, I did 2 videos from the Eric DIY channel. 2 product reviews, which I've held off on them for a while, so I was like, I gotta get them done. I was up to 3 a.m., went to school, did that, came home, took a nap. I also took a nap yesterday, so. Tomorrow's my slightly easier day, though. Yeah, Monday was my killer day. I basically go all day long, and I have a 13-minute break. And I know it sounds weird, but I make up for it on the other days because they messed up my schedule this year. So you know how it is, especially with programming. I was not there a few nights back. I was supposed to be there, but the weather was bad on last Thursday. But we should meet up sometime, me and him. He's on the other side, though, with Mike Goulian, right? Is he renting? Did he ever rent from Alpha 1 at all? Like, we don't have any Cirrus over there. Oh, in the sim? Yeah. Yeah, I've been there. Well, I kept trying out the map enhancement because we're trying to work out the bugs, and it looks like he finally did it. We're running it tonight with Cash, so. But yeah, if he wants to take me up in a Cirrus sometime, I'll trade him off. So. And I think it's awesome that you got both of us, because then he gets the other side, and I got the Alpha 1 side, you know? And vice versa, so. Probably school. Yeah, no, I wouldn't go nuts. You have a little bit of the interior done, but honestly, like, just get the exteriors done. Make them exterior, and then just say in the future we have that plan for our future version, you know what I mean? But, all right, man. Thanks for coming in tonight. I appreciate you as always. Feel free to leave with your sound again, because I like your sound a lot. And then I'll figure out that thing that I just whispered to you, and I'll get back to you, all right? Send you a Discord private message once I figure what I'm going to do with that. And also let me know what you want. Indiana, everyone. Can you tell? Flat farmland everywhere. Well, let's look outside. Oh, all right. No, definitely, man. Yeah, especially since I wasn't able to stream. I've done 3 times this week. This is a 3rd time. We're on a streak now, so. Kitchen's a good place to be. Wow, that land is flat, flat, flat. I've never been to Indiana in my life. That's Poseyville. Lots of posers there, I heard. But shh. That was a good one. That's right, thank you. I'll be here all night. I'll be here all night. Uh-oh. We did 2 commands at the same time and it works.
What you gonna do when mania runs wild on you, brother?
I really thought I was going to get tired of that one, but I love that one still. I love that one. Never does. That one and guard. You know what I mean? And I thought it would. You know which one did get old that no one ever uses? It's the squirrel. And I have some more ideas for overlays, but I have to get time to do them. So, a little graphic work with JavaScript, and you got it. So, all right. Well, we're about to cross over into someplace. That river is the border between Indiana and Illinois. So we're going to Illinois, everyone. Then we got Kansas City Center coming up, 125725. I already got programmed in, so we'll check in with them for flight following. Get some ATC going on, and life will be hunky-dunky dory. Hour 14 to go. Call this the bread basket. I'll tell you. You can tell why. It's farms everywhere. Illinois. Yeah, the Wabash River. That's actually the Wabash River. You know, I'm shocked when I see stuff like this because they have like songs about this, like old folk tunes that I like play in band in the method books, and now I get to actually see what it looks like. It's the Wabash Cannonball. That was the name of the song. It's on the last page, so it's a big popular song to finish with kids at the end of elementary school. We are in Illinois, everyone. Welcome to Illinois. To the music. No, I'm just being funny. Just in between tracks. All right, we just passed into Illinois. I know we had an ad there. So, for me, it took about a good, I'd say about 3 hours or so. I have a pretty fast internet connection. So, and then I also did all these quote-unquote tweaks where Microsoft, like by default, I guess, has 20% of your bandwidth reserved for like Windows services and stuff like that. So there's a way of taking that off from the registry and stuff. So I did stuff like that. So, but I also have Ethernet now. I don't use Wi-Fi on the desktop anymore because I thought that might have been the problem with the map enhancement, which it wasn't. But then I was like, Ethernet's so much faster, so I might as well leave it. So about 3 hours. It wasn't even that, honestly. It's something with the cache file, and then we're on beta 7.41 because now he has this thing where the cache disables itself, but it won't because now, like, he tweaked it so that it works fine with the cache. So that's pretty much what we're doing now. If I stay on Google Maps Server 2, which is only one server, like it says backup, it won't kick me off of Google on using too much imagery. They basically ban you for a certain amount of time if you use server 1 for a while. It goes by your IP address, I believe, and then you're good to go. But by using 2, you don't get any type of thing like that. And I was skeptical, but it's working just fine. So the developer was working really hard. I kept setting him like notes, like saying this is happening, that's happening, and he worked really hard. And I think he's got it now. So. When you reinstall too, if you have any freeware scenery, MSFS add-ons link are there. If you use that, just put your scenery in another directory other than your Windows directory, and then you can just transfer it over. So, oh, I'm saying, yeah, because if you reinstall the sim, it might take all that out. Can't remember if it does or not. But backing it up was a pain with all my. Oh, and I said that, and look what just happened. Oh my God! It's gonna reconnect though. We'll be fine. Don't be doing this stuff now. But I haven't had any Microsoft Flight Simulator multiplayer traffic for a while, so I don't know what's up with that stuff. Like, you don't see any nameplates or anything of anybody. No, it switched me on offline mode. Now it didn't turn me off data mode. Now it reconnected. So that's the server. That's Microsoft. And now it's giving me weather. Okay. So maybe not. No. Now it's having problems. See, I just showed it to you and it has problems. So I don't know what's up with that, but I'm going to have to send him a copy of this. I'm going to keep flying and we'll see what happens. That's all I'm going to do. Seems to still be loading scenery, so we'll see what happens. But I guess maybe it's not done. Oh well, whatever it is, I'm gonna keep flying. Hour and 10 minutes to go. We're about to go into Kansas City Center, so let's switch over to that. All right, where are we? About 5 miles south of Kilo Charlie Uniform Lima, southwest. Kansas City Center, November 610 Echo Foxtrot.
November 610 Echo Foxtrot.
Cirrus 0 Echo Foxtrot, SR22. We are about 5 nautical miles southwest of Kilo Charlie Uniform Lima, direct. Kilo Uniform November Oscar at 4,500 VFR, requesting flight following.
November 610 Echo Foxtrot, Kansas City Center, squawk 7431.
7431, 0 Echo Foxtrot. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's loading scenery anymore. Crap. Well, I don't know. I show you map enhancement, and then it kind of did that. Yeah, it stopped doing it. So let's shuffle servers here. Nope, it's doing that thing again. Oh well, I guess we're done with that. Well, we're gonna keep flying it. So it is what it is, and we're gonna finish this flight at least. So, well, that sucks.
610 Foxtrot, you're at a contact altitude indicates 4,500. Proceed on course, maintain VFR. The Harrisburg altimeter 3027.
Maintain VFR and maintain course 0 Echo Foxtrot. All right. So now that happened, let me type this up because he's got to do something. That's not supposed to be doing that. That was about hour 18 minutes in. So interesting. Ah. So hopefully you can figure this out, because this is a big pain. I've been flying about since I became private pilot since October of 2019. So, yeah. And welcome has 6363. So, October 2019. What does that make it? 4. Yeah, a little over 4 years. Just lost the map enhancement. Yeah, I started taking lessons in 2016, but I have a family, kids, and wife. It took me a while due to consistency, but it is what it is. Well, we'll see what happens here now, because I think I'm on Microsoft Flight Simulator stock stuff here, so we'll have to wait and see. But welcome, Haz, and welcome to Twitch. Thank you. Did you just follow me? I don't think he followed me, because I would have seen that, but welcome aboard. We are in Illinois, but I'm sorry to say that the map server is down. Wow, wow. Yeah, I had 7,722 errors of loading scenery, so. Oh, there you go. Thank you for following me on Twitch. I knew you followed me. I recognized the name. I was like, I know that name. So, welcome. We're doing leg 3 here. Out to Fort Sill eventually. That'll be the last leg. So that'll probably be the next stream. And we are in Illinois. You're El Dorado, Illinois, if you know where that is. I doubt you do. But Marion, Illinois. Then we will be going across the Mississippi River to Missouri. I didn't know Illinois was this far south. Never thought about it like that. Yeah, but pretty much here's what's happening on the map thing. It was working fine, but see, this is what it does.
Visual approach runway 11.
So for some reason it kicks me off the server.
Visual approach runway
And
11.
I could go to any map. That's right.
2855.
That's right. Well, I'm right near Taunton. I'm in Dayton, if that means anything. So, I think we talked about this before, maybe. No? We might have talked about this before. I kind of remember talking about it. So. But, yep, I used to live 5 minutes away from Taunton Municipal. I used to live in Raynham, though, right across the border. But yeah, did you go to the terminal opening there about 3 weeks ago? Looks just like Plymouth, and the terminal at least. Well, I feel bad because you don't get to see the real scenery, but there's nothing I can do. I was kind of testing this tonight. I already contacted the developer and let him know. Look at around the 1 hour 17 mark. And hopefully you can figure this out, because it makes no sense that it works and then it doesn't work. That makes no sense at all. Alright, we have some class deltas coming up, but they'll be underneath us. Ceiling's at 3,000 up ahead. We have about an hour to go. See how the fuel situation is? We'll leave it on the left for a little bit more, then we'll switch. Of course, I spelled my channel wrong, but that's okay. It's cool. There we go. I don't know if he hates me or not yet, but I've been like emailing this guy left and right, going, "Yeah, I need to fix it. Need to fix it." But yeah, this is just the Microsoft stock texture. Sorry about that, everyone. I guess we're gonna have to go to regular Bing graphics, to be honest with you, because I don't know what else to do until this thing works again. But let's finish the flight at least tonight. So let's explore the non-photogrammetry of Microsoft Flight Simulator, which could be worse, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish it. Yep, and I was unprepared, and that would even get me started on FS98, which was my start there back in the day. That's where I learned how to do VOR navigation, though, so therefore I didn't spend as much time on it.
1505 Mars Base, Chicago Center is offline, frequency change approved, have a good landing.
Thank you, sir. You have a good night.
All right, let's look at Volante and see where we're at in this whole thing here. So we took off out of north of Cincinnati there at Butler County Regional, and we are not going to Butler. We're going to West Plains Municipal. So did a little deviation to get some Louisville approach there from Stu, and just south of St. Louis right now. Not that far out, under an hour now, just under an hour. At least the trees look nice. This is the Rex Auto Season Enhanced. I like the enhanced version. I didn't like the original, but no, this is a lot better. So, but even that doesn't seem to be looking as good as it did before. So, we'll just put up with it. Interesting. 100 messages today, probably because I'm redoing everything on things there. Enhanced does look nice, I gotta be honest with you. Yeah, it's a lot better than the original. I didn't like the original. I was using Bijan Studios, but then when they came up with the enhanced and it's seasonal and they update everything themselves, it's really nice. So I'm using flight controls. I'm on autopilot right now, but I have the Honeycomb Alpha yoke. Cheap Logitech, what you call that, throttle prop mixture thing, and then I have some other SciTech stuff around me. But as far as this is my real little tablet, just streamed. So I have that, and I use my phone to help control OBS, which is the streaming software. But yeah, I haven't used the keyboard to fly in like forever. So and I have a GNS 530, which we're not using tonight, a real Sim Gear one. So I do like me some flight simulator hardware. I'm still trying to get a Redbird TH1, which is a Cessna style throttle prop mixture. So, but yeah, I started out with keyboard way back in Flight Sim 98. Since about the year 2000, I've never not had a yoke. So, highly recommend getting a yoke. I'm also trying to convince my friend who's trying to become private pilot to get a Flight Sim set up. So. Because he's like, how do I remember everything? We studied the last Friday. I met him at Panera, and we studied for his private oral. And he's got a lot to go over. But the thing is, like on the sim, so you keep going over this stuff in your head over and over again. So you keep it fresh. So. I'm shocked that it's not working still. But it is what it is. So God, that looks awful. Look at that. That looks awful. I wonder how many frames that's saving me, though. What do you think, Digi? And I still have my electric line freeware scenery. Power lines. I don't want to offend anyone, but it kind of looks explainish now. That would be Johnston City. Johnston City. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I should just stick this Bing and not worry about anything, to be honest with you. But I really like the Google Maps imagery better. So, and I can't put it on now because I have to restart the whole sim. Because the way that works is it kind of runs in your host file to redirect the simulator to that map enhancement program to use their tiles. But it hasn't budged since. So it literally will not let me hook up to anything.
Southwest 2855 heading 080. Maintain 5,000.
080, maintain 5,000, Southwest 2855.
Yeah. I don't know. My license says no license because you do have to pay to use that. From real, I fly out of Plymouth because I rent out of Plymouth with Alpha 1. I don't own an aircraft. And that's where I did my training. And the reason why I like Alpha 1 is not just because I got my private there. It's because they have a lot of aircraft that are reasonably priced to rent. So I fly the Piper Warrior, the Piper Archer. I also fly the Cessna 172, the 152. And I want to do the Arrow sometime soon. But I'm also taking my time on doing my instrument reading. So. But Taunton doesn't have a flight school, so therefore there's no renting out of Taunton. And they just got that new terminal. So, but Plymouth is a very active and supportive airport where, I don't know if you heard any stories out of Taunton, but it's been pretty bad for a while. And I guess now it's slightly getting better because people are starting to pay attention. And some of the people that were not as good have now left out of Taunton. So we're hoping it gets better. Like finally they can leave the airport now. If you're in the gate, you can leave by driving up to the gate and having it auto open from the inside. We've had that at Plymouth since as far as I can remember, but Taunton, they had everything under lock and key. So, yeah. But Plymouth is definitely my favorite one to fly out of in real life. Other than that, favorite ones around the area to fly to, Groton. I like
will be at about 1 o'clock
to do things. I'd say Martha's Vineyard because I like to bike there. So it's a quick, easy flight from Plymouth. It's like maybe an hour flight time at most. So, but you could take my e-bike, fold it in the back, go bike the island, and go visit places. I didn't get to do that this summer. Block Island was good too. So, one-day flight class. What you think? It's you gotta see if you like it or not first. Is it something you want to pursue? Alpha 1's pretty booked up now from what I'm understanding. I have a student in high school. I basically teach band within one town and also teach some music classes full time. And my student wants to become a commercial airline pilot, and she's trying to go to Alpha 1 now because I recommended it because, again, of what I said before, they're relatively good on rental prices. And the instructors are pretty good. I personally knew one of the instructors, so I got him. But she's saying that she can't really book anything till like January now, which I'm kind of like, what I do is I book, well, when I was training as private, I eventually got up to 2 flights a week that I'd book, and if I couldn't make it, I just tried to cancel it way far in advance so we could book it up with someone else. But that way the place was kind of held, you know. All right. Well, listen, we are in between 2 Class Delta airports here. There's one over there. There's one right here. And we're flying over Crab Orchard Lake. Some nice boats. not nice scenery. God, I hate this. But it's all about the flying.
2055, 3000. 3000, Southwest 2055.
Southern Illinois airport coming up over here. And I guess we're switching to Bing data for a while until this gets worked out all straight. God, this is ridiculous. But yes, I would, you know, people say, oh, it's not the same feeling or anything. But you stay so much more trained. I haven't flown since end of July because I had to save some money
Affirmative, Southwest 2055.
for family bills, which we've gotten over, so that's good. So I'm going back to training.
Clear visual approach
But-
11, Southwest 2055.
I haven't flown since July, and because I fly on the sim, I don't really feel bad about stepping in a plane again. If that means anything, and that's because of the sim. But this is what I do. I work, take care of my family, and sim. So. What plane did you fly out of Norwood? Was it like a DA-40 or something like that? Because I know they got some fancier planes up there. Uh-oh. Rover Carbondale pausing. Carbondale right below us in all its scenic glory. .172, yeah. That and the Warrior, they're very comparable except for just how they fly, because one's a low wing and one's a high wing, obviously. But I did my training in the 152, and then as soon as I got done with getting my certificate, I got the 172, which is very comparable to the 152, just bigger and heavier. So, did you just say something to me? You probably did.
2855, wind calm, runway 11, clear left.
Okay.
Runway 11, clear to lay, Southwest 2055.
So there you go. We're about 50 minutes out. How's it only 50 minutes? It feels like forever. And we'll be going to Oklahoma on our last leg, probably sometime this week. For a 172 at Alpha 1, it's $145 an hour wet, which means that includes the fuel. So, and that's, again, just with the Hobbs time. So that's when the engine's on and off. So, 145 for that. I think the 152s are now $125 an hour wet. The Warrior's $145 an hour wet. I think the Archer is 155 or 160 an hour wet, and that's because it has a faster cruising speed. And then the Arrow, I think, is about 165, 175 wet because it's a complex aircraft. But I haven't flown that yet, so I want to get my complex endorsement in that. So, but they're not bad. If you go to other schools, you're probably looking at up to 180 to 200 sometimes for a 172. So Norwood might be like 165, 175. I'm thinking. I'm guessing on these. But and then the teacher, it depends on what you're doing. I think they're up to $55 an hour, which in the grand scheme of things, that's not terrible. Like I said, Alpha 1 does a pretty good job, but that's because they have a lot of students too. And if they have a lot of students, it kind of tells something about what they're doing there, you know.
Southwest 28.
No, it's not bad at all. You know what I mean?
You
So
can
that's
taxi
exactly why
via
I rent out of Alpha 1.
Tango Charlie.
Alpha
Big
Tango
Buddy
Charlie,
River coming up.
2055.
But yeah, I guess we're gonna switch to Bing and future streams for a while, so this gets worked out. I think it's something to do with my license. What I mean by license is you have to pay a subscription for using the program. And I only paid $5 because I donated $5 for making this. But I had all my license stuff in here, and now it's nowhere to be found. So I don't know what happened. I'll try to open my license again, off stream of course. But it's really weird that it would just clear out like that. Does that make sense? Put my device ID in there. Yep, copy. Yeah, it doesn't even have my device ID. So there's something with the license. I think that's not working. So that's on him. He's got to figure that out. But yeah, no, I appreciate Alpha 1. The owner's pretty nice. Obviously, the guy I worked with before I even did flight lessons, we worked in the same school together, and he's basically like a local legend. So we're on the radio, like, hey, what's up? Hey, they all know his voice. So, but he's been doing it for quite a while too.
That's fine.
But yeah, things get more expensive. When I started renting for lessons,
55.
I think it was like $95 an hour for a 152.
On Charlie, customer.
And they also have to hit you with a $6 per an hour fuel surcharge, because that's the price of fuel's going up too. So that you have to add that onto the price too. But like my friend and I on our last flight, we took out the Warrior and we went up to the 1969 Woodstock Festival site, Monticello, New York, that area, the Catskills, if you will, and we went there and back, and it cost about for the whole flight $600, and then we did halves on that. So I didn't think that was that bad for a long trip. I mean, it was a good 4 hours of flying or something like that. So I think it came to like $618. Which again, you know, you can pay a commercial flight and be cheaper, but where's the fun in that? I'm just being funny. Gotta hate the scenery. Finished the flight. It's taking me a lot of attention. Just look past this. But yeah, we'll just use the big imagery for now. I guess the Bruins might have won. I wasn't even watching the Bruins game anymore. I kind of had it on my little cell phone in a little corner there. But they were winning 5-1, so I'm thinking they won. They had a good team. They have a good team this year. Good team. Okay. Why is this not working? No, that's working. So it's just the Boston Bruins website. Oh, cool. That's the way to do it then. I told my wife that I was going to go for a discovery flight, but I really knew what I want. I knew I wanted to do it. You know what I mean? There was no qualms in my mind. The biggest part was finding a way to pay for it. And again, I do that through doing things like this. I don't make much on Twitch because I'm not consistent at all. 5-2, Bruins won. But I made all my flying money eventually. Paid for everything through YouTube videos and not the Eric Flight channel. So that one doesn't make money yet. I would like to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can make some money on that. But that's what pays for flying. But I have the Eric DIY channel on YouTube. And I was doing do-it-yourself projects around the house and stuff, and I just videotaped because I'm a teacher, so I know how to explain it. And I also do product reviews, which has helped too, because that gets more people to the channel. And then income is down though, because I had to take a break. I spent way too much time on it. But I'm firing up again and trying to get more videos up there to get my income back up. So we'll see. See what happens. Still pays for everything. I budget everything. So, but I don't use any of my teaching salary for flying because I will not. I will force myself to make more money in my other endeavors. So, yep, that's about right. Yep. You also went underneath the Bravo, or did you go through the Bravo for Boston? Because you'll have a good experience at that. When I first started flying as a private pilot, I felt very uneasy about going through the Bravo. But practicing online with VATSIM got me through that in no time. And sometimes they don't clear you through the Bravo if you're outside of it because they're too busy. So. Norwood's a nice airport. I haven't been there yet. I just didn't. I wanted to go further places, but it's on my list. So it's also under the Bravo, and I don't know if they charge like a landing fee or not there. So I typically try to go to airports that don't charge you anything. Although Montauk was the exception. I think I paid $25 to land there. It's now up to 40 from what I hear. It's a private airport, but it's my first time ever on Long Island. So I went and did it. And that is the exciting freedom of flying where you want as long as you can afford it. So. All right, update on where we are in this whole grand scheme of things. Still in Kansas City. Instead, we're straddling between that and Memphis. But I think we're going to stay with Kansas City the rest of the way there. So 42 minutes out, and I got to switch the fuel here. So going to right. We're on boost. Going to the right. And fuel pump off. And then at Plymouth, if you want to go for the Cirrus eventually, the Mongolian Aviation School is right across the way from Alpha 1. So Alpha 1 did, I think, lease a Cirrus, but no one really rented it. So.
Cirrus 610 Foxtrot, the Piedmont altimeter 3025.
Roger, 0 Foxtrot. No, this is just big open land anyway, so we're not missing much, right? Piedmont is coming up way up ahead, so. Then we're going through some let me show you this. So we're there. Piedmont is over there, and then we're going to go through some military operation areas into West Plains Regional. So we are definitely there about 40 minutes out. We're gonna do this. Number 1, make it so. Make it so. That's right. But I'm trying to get my buddy to get a certificate, so that way he's like, oh, I'll just fly with you anyways, and that's cool and everything, but having a flying buddy cuts the costs kind of down. And I still let him fly. I'm pilot in command, but I still let him fly the plane because he knows how to fly. It's just a matter of passing the oral. He's done the written a lot of times, and he's very frustrated. And again, it's because he doesn't get the practice like this, and the simulator would help him. So if I was rich, I'd buy the man a desktop and set him up, but I'm not. But regardless, having a flying buddy is the way it's at. And when I started doing the private pilot flying by myself, I was like, oh, I got money for this. I was making pretty good money because of COVID, because people were staying home and watching videos. But that has not totally dried up, but it's gone down considerably from what it was in 2020. So having a flying buddy helps. I just did a review on an awesome outdoor speaker set, and I'm thinking about turning it into a 5.1. It's on my screened-in porch, so we're kind of out of season for it now, but thinking about getting an audio receiver, 5.1 receiver, getting a subwoofer, and then getting one more of those speakers and putting it in the middle, and we'll have a surround sound system for movie night on the porch for spring and summer. It was pretty sweet in the summer to have that, to be honest with you. And that, again, is on the Eric DIY YouTube channel. I'll put it there. You don't have to go look at it, but I'm going to do it anyways. That's the one that makes the money for flying. So, Well, I don't know if you heard this, Digi, but they're having that mosaic rule. Not that it's enforced or even close to being enforced, but if they did enforce what they came up with in their draft, they're not going to go by weight anymore as much as performance of aircraft that you can fly under a sports license. That means you don't need a medical. You can just have your driver's license as your medical. And that'd be light sport. So when you say light sports, it's a sport pilot license. And in the future, if that goes through, you might be able to fly a 152 and even a 172. There'll be more restrictions than private. You'll only be able to fly during the day. I think you still can only fly with one other passenger, or it might be up to 6. I can't remember what they said, but that hasn't passed yet. But check up Mosaic, M-O-S-A-I-C-F-A-A, and read through it, because that tells you where they're going, hopefully, with sport pilot licenses. And also, maybe people like me, when we turn like 60 or 70, and we think that we don't want to fly as much but still want to fly, we don't want to have to worry about medicals, but we have a driver's license, you can do it that way. So things are looking bright for the future for people that just want to fly for fun. Let's put it that way. So, and the 152 would meet those regulations. The 172 would. The Warrior would. So I'm just saying it. Those are the aircraft I fly already. So it's like not gonna be much different if I wanted to do that. Just that. And I don't fly a lot at night already. Like I try to get up there for night flying, so that way I keep my proficiency at it. But flying at night, it's just there's a little bit more planning involved. You have to worry about clouds, and you don't get to see them as easy. But at night, during the winter especially, usually it's clearer. So again, it's just paying attention to the weather and the clouds. It's actually pretty cool to fly at night. So I would kind of miss that, even though I don't do it a lot. But speaking of that, I'll probably be trying, maybe during my Christmas holiday winter break there, I might try to see if I can hop into a 152 and do 3 full stop night landings and get some currency there so I can take passengers at night. I never have, but that way I'm good, and I try to do that every year. So I feel very good about my proficiency level thanks to the sim. And I know that doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people, and I probably get a lot of flack from real world pilots, but it honestly does keep you fresh. I don't care what they say. It doesn't have the feel, but everything else, just the knowing what you're doing, looking out where you have to look at peripherally to land the stuff, it helps you keep those skills. So, and when you have satellite imagery, you know, it helps to familiarize yourself. Like I did that flight out to Kilo Mike Sierra Victor, the 1969 Woodstock Festival site out there, Monticello. I did that on the simulator, like, what, 5 times? So I knew exactly that there was like where the mountains were, the hills, and it helped me visually understand where we're going with this. So 35 minutes out from our destination. 160 knot ground speed, not too shabby. Could be a little bit better because we're getting more of a headwind, but never been to Oklahoma either. My brother used to live in Dallas. I shouldn't say used to. That's where he lived, unfortunately, until he passed. But and then he would go to Oklahoma. So he used to play at some of the casinos in Oklahoma. You go right across the border and there'd be casinos. So not that he was a big gambler, because he wasn't. But that's all I remember from Oklahoma. That's the only thing I talked to him. He's like, oh yeah, I went to the casino the other day in Oklahoma. Okay. So. Alright. As you can see, our destination still not close. Then all those red areas are military operation areas. So in real life, we would make sure that those are clear. You could legally go through them, but they can be dangerous with military aircraft, so it's best to check them out, you know. Yeah, come on down. 4,500 feet. Oh boy.
Aircraft checking in, static only in voice.
Oh, that's not me. But yes, my friend who's been talking to me from Taunton. If you hear that guy, that's live air traffic control. And you can do that with your sim too.
154, can you say hello, Tulsa,
This guy's
altimeter
live.
3017, expect a visual approach from
And
my
that will help you do that. Oh. Oh, that sucks, man.
223, thanks.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know how it is where you live, but in Massachusetts, I don't think the gift certificates are able to legally be expired unless the place closes, obviously. So I don't know, man. Besides, if you come up here, I got a flight for you in Plymouth. I'll have to get a plane. You have to give me some advance notice that I make sure I get a plane, but we're gonna go up when you get up here. So I have some money stashed away just for that. So you know. It's a little bit of a drive, but I'll take you out. I'll even treat you to lunch. How's that? For all the work, my friend. You're doing a lot of work on that Plymouth scenery. And you don't have islands where you come from, but we can fly over the islands. Well, I'm telling you, you might want to get on it because you can learn a lot before your lessons and save a little bit of money. With me, it was just because I had a family and stuff, so I was going very gingerly with the lessons, and then I just kind of kicked it into high gear to finish it up. So, all right, man. Hey, I gave you pictures on that too. But it has 6360. I have not stopped doing simming since. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I started in '98, and then I'm a trained musician. So about the year 2001. I started getting serious about trying to make it in bands, so then that kind of slowed down from there. 9/11 kind of played a factor in that too, because I don't know, kind of stunned everyone. And then I did that for years, and you know, I occasionally fire it up, but not really like what I do now. And then when I got out of the band situation, settling down, getting my first kid, that was around 2012. I started doing 3D design on SketchUp, and then I started doing flying again on GA. I even went to Taunton because they did have a flight school back in 2009. So when I moved to Raynham in 2009, I got my first house. I went down there just to check it out, and I was like, I can't afford it right now. And it was probably a good thing because that flight school closed down within a year. So you do, yep. Yep, I agree. There you go. Yeah, something wrong with that. That'd be the discovery flight option, or just saying, all right, you know, you get, you know, what I would do is I'd just get a lesson anyways, even if it's going to be sporadic.
About 5 minutes.
Because then you could count those hours to whatever certificate you want in the future. Does that make sense? It's got to be training still, but if you just want to fly, that's what it is.
Cirrus 610 Foxtrot, contact on center 132.55.
132.55. Thank you, Zero Foxtrot. I can't remember what center this is, but we'll get there.
Yes, sir.
That was Memphis? Yep, Memphis. Memphis Center, November 610 Echo Foxtrot, 4,500 VFR.
We're 610 Echo Foxtrot, Memphis Center, welcome.
Alright, so we're good there. But see, like that, this whole radio call business, if you get on the sim, you'll get used to calling on radios as long as you work at it, you know, and that's how I keep it fresh. So, exactly, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was a single person, not worried about outside time commitments except for my job, I'd book twice a week. Twice a week here in New England because the weather gets bad. Sometimes you won't be flying for like 3 weeks in a row because of the weather. Not frequently, but it can happen. One time I was out for like a whole month because of weather. But if you book twice a week, and then like I said,
610 Echo Foxtrot, the molded altimeter is 3025.
3025, Zero Foxtrot. But if you book twice a week and then you like cancel it out further in advance if you can't make it, either due to money or just time or schedule, that's the way to do it, because then you have that spot held still. Like I literally have flights booked, I think, through March or April, once every 2 weeks, because I'm doing instrument. And then I figured in between that, if I had enough money, I'll book a flight here and there just to fly myself. But it's not going to be anything like long distance, because I want to save some money for the instrument rating. So twice a week. I recommend twice a week, because weather's going to be a factor. And then if you can't make it, like I said, just cancel it in advance. Do so to be courteous to them, so they can fill it up with another person. But at least do that. And I told my student that too, because she couldn't get a lesson till January now. So I told her, I was like, well, if I have to cancel, I'm going to let you know before I cancel it, so you can take that time slot if it works. And that's in the 172, because that's what I'm training in for my instruments. So. Fuel, doing good. All right. "27.5 minutes to go." And we are... Where the heck are we? We're near Piedmont Municipal. I kind of remember being out here in the sim one time. Piedmont would be out there somewhere.
So we're 119 Mike Golf, contact Nashville approach 119.35 at your flight.
Nashville approach 1935, November 9 Mike Golf, good night.
It sounds like a commitment when you do that, but that's what you need to do to keep it consistent enough to make enough progress and not be like me, where I slow down a little bit. So. It has 6363. You probably want to go up with a instructor, but if you ever wanted to go up with just a private pilot, it might be a little cheaper, as long as they are pilot in command still and they let you fly. But you'll be flying most likely from the right side if you do that, because basically pilot in command, if you're renting, has to always sit in this left seat in most agreements. But
Delta 1220 Memphis Center.
Legally, they kind of have to say, "Oh, I was flying anyway, so when I come along."
Delta 1220,
so that way it's not a flight for hire.
You, let me know when you're ready to copy.
It's like a gray area, if you will. And then you can only pay up to half the expense of the plane, so it might be
Delta
even end up cheaper.
1220, you are cleared to the Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport.
I would do that, but I have to get some
via
flights going on
uniform.
first. So if you stick around long enough and I get to know you,
and then
just
for
saying,
the
it's a
whiny
possibility.
for arrival.
It would help me out and you out at the same time. So, yep. Well, that's because you had a flight instructor, so they were the pilot in command.
All right, Delta 1232.
You are the student at that point. So everyone learns from the left. The right side is mostly for commercial and also like, you know, instructors. So, but left seat is where we all
Delta
start
1220,
to learn.
Rebecca is correct.
And that's where you sit when you're solo too, to be honest with you, unless you really want the right, or you can pick whatever side you want. But as far as me, whenever I rent, they said the pilot in command, which is me, renting the plane, must be in the left seat. So that's all due to insurance reasons and being familiar with the aircraft.
Man, Mr. Center, this Sam 420. I'm going to let you know now. Clear out the area around Jackson. I'm finna do something. Clear it out.
Guy sounds like he's from the south. All right.
Folks getting on my nerves,
usually
man.
where
They
I
get on here talking about the plane smelling like marijuana.
Wow. What did he just say?
I'm finna put them in the back of their seats.
Wow.
Roger.
Okay.
I knew you were with me. I so appreciate you.
Wow. Piedmont. Piedmont's out here somewhere. Probably over here. It's not loading that well. And then there's Piedmont Municipal Airport somewhere over here. That might be hangars right there. That's where we are. There's also
Everybody
supposed to be
pointing the finger at me.
We're 654 Foxtrot Lima, Memphis Center. Welcome to the climb, maintain 15,000.
It's supposed to be a performance venue or something. If you look at the sectional. Yep. See that little thing there? That's like an amphitheater right there. It's supposed to be like a visual on like a performing venue, but I'm not seeing one. Unless that's it. I think that's the airport, to be honest with you. The airport should be more over there, I thought. So I don't know. It's out there somewhere, though. Good flight to do. If you just want a nice, like, a summer place and you don't mind paying for a taxi to get down to a main area, it's Block Island. It costs like $10 to land there, which isn't bad, honestly. I think it might be 15 peak, but you could spend all day there. And they have like the beach club and beaches there and stuff. I went there with a friend like 2 years ago.
04 Foxtrot Lima, the Memphis altimeter is now 3021.
Alright, check Volante, see where we're at here. And he's about to sign off there, that's what he said.
420, so runway 34 left, taxi via Alpha.
Yeah, 420.
Where's this guy though? He's pretty funny. See if we can see his call sign anywhere. He's actually out of Memphis, right? Yeah. There he is. 654.
It is Delta is now current at Jackson.
He's
Jackson
going to
altimeter
Nashville.
3019, wind to 070 at
Nice.
4.
Appreciate you.
Here we are, right there. But yeah, this is an excellent way to learn ATC with VATSIM. I've been doing online air traffic control since like 1998. So they used to have this thing called SATCO, which turned into VATSIM, which is what we use nowadays. And they act just, they're all volunteers too. Some of them are real life controllers, so they volunteer at the time. And I was a little shy at first on the radios when I was doing my private, but then like literally like one lesson later, I was calling everything out and he was quite impressed. And I was like, oh, I do live air traffic control. So I went and practiced that, got really comfortable with it. That's how you keep it sharp, by doing flights like these. 20 minutes to go, we're very close, so we're going to start looking at West Plains here. The ASOS, which is the weather, is 123.825. I'm getting this from the section, by the way. So I'm going to comp to 123.825. See if we can get any weather there. I doubt it, but when we get some weather, we'll know what we're looking at for West Plains. We're still 55 nautical miles out. Is it me or did we get a lot more trees here? Looks like we got a lot more trees. It makes it look a little bit better too. But I've been known to take people up, especially during the summer where I don't have it off because I have to take some classes to remain a teacher. But in between all of that and family, again, if I get to know you, there might be a chance, my friend. Just saying. Still want to go to Ticonderoga, New York. That would be a long one. That's probably for me and my flying buddy. So, and I don't know if he's a Star Trek fan. I don't think he is. But we're both kind of in the music. I'm a trained musician. He's an art teacher that plays in bands, plays bass. So, that was a cool one. That was a cool trip this summer. We'd like to go to Ticonderoga for the Star Trek experience, which is like where this guy built the whole set from the old original Star Trek. It's like a whole museum. Like William Shatner visits there, and some of the cast does all the Star Trek places. So non-towered, you fly right over Fort Ticonderoga, then you land there, and then you can take a cab there. There might be Uber there. I don't trust Uber as much on flying, because that didn't happen in Monticello like they said it would.
420, it looks like you made a wrong turn onto Alpha. Are you able to take off from runway 16 right with 070 at 4?
Fliggity, I love Fliggity. Yeah, no, I wasn't. No, I was talking about my friend. But Fliggity's always on late for me, so. But he is a band guy too. He writes like band arrangements and works a little bit. Oh, we got some weather coming in, so. calm. So we're going to do 18 or 36.
Sky conditions clear. Temperature 5C, dew point 10C, altimeter 3024.
24, so it's not that much different. Okay, over to Digi, you ready? Over to guard. I'll let you do the command, my friend. Monitoring guard at 121.5, calm 2.
If this is all good, this sound 420, we'll take this thing, just taxi on down the
You're on
runway
guard
and
with
turn it down. Turn it around.
You know it. We're on guard. Meow, meow.
I need to roll up, because after this time, I'm finna pull on these jokers. I'm gonna lose my job.
It's just the question I get from most people when they find out that I'm a pilot and that I'm crazy because I just fly for fun. Everyone thinks you got to make it a career, but you can fly for fun.
Now disregard that. I'll be done rolling this up.
Oh wait, wrong command.
We're gonna
This
stick
one.
with 16 right, 420, Sam 420.
Sam 420, don't you? 076, wind is 070
do you?
45, road heading runway 16 right, clear.
How hard can it be?
That's all. Yeah.
Out of heading. And I might tell them to put their seatbelt on. I ain't gonna tell them nothing. But
All right, how's the fuel? We're looking pretty good. We're about even. Nice. Best part, we don't pay for this on the sim. But a Cirrus at Mike Goulding, I think it's like 225 an hour wet. I'm not even sure if that's wet. 225 an hour, I think, is about the going rate for a Cirrus, but it does go faster. So.
For function limits, are you wanting 17,000? Sure, for function limit, Roger, climb, maintain 17,000.
Seriously, you know it. I wanted to make that an overlay too. Like dun dun dun, seriously. But we'll see what I can do. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm used to it, Digi. Used to it. I'm used to it.
We're 610 Echo Foxtrot will be West Plains altimeter 3024.
3024, 0 Echo Foxtrot. All right. I want to come back. But I feel the need for this, Digi, because I want to get this flight done with this bad scenery below me.
I feel the need.
Nice. Super Cirrus. I'm Super Cirrus. Wow.
Or for Foxtrot Lima, Petite Drag, Nashville.
Well, at least the trees cover up a lot of the bad scenery here. We're over the Current River. That's what it says, at least. The Current River. So currently, we're over the Current River. The Current River. Surprised we're not seeing more green trees. We're getting more south. I mean, it does look like there's a lot more color variety down here. We'll say that. It peaks a little bit later than what we do in the northeast here. Kind of missed the satellite imagery. I'm going to be using Bing for a while now. So this thing's totally working. I'm tired of it crapping out on me. There's no coming back for this one. This one just won't connect to any servers. It won't even open my license file. So you tell me. Ah, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to finish the flight still. We're almost there. We're 15 minutes out, so it's got to be out there in the distance. And it's only because I want to do add-ons that make the sim, I think, look better. That's the problem with me. That's just the way it is. Like right now we have about, I can count it. Give me a second. I'm using MSFS add-ons looker. We have about almost 1,000 pieces of scenery loaded right now, aircraft and everything. So, yeah. That's not insane, is it? And it takes a while for the sim to load too, as you know, but I think it's worth it. If I'm going to sit down for a couple hours, I want to be impressed. See these brown boxes, that's from the color matching of AccuSeason. So they have like a brown tinge to the satellite titles.
7420, radar contact, Santa.
So, but it does this little redneck thing on the G1000. I'm okay with it still. I mean, it's not perfect, but.
Climb, maintain 50220, turn left heading at 010.
But I do like me some scenery.
22, what ahead?
010.
200, folks.
010 on the heading.
010, folks.
That guy's insane. Just say it right, man. All right. Seeing that, it'll probably be my option here. Let's look at this together. I'm thinking a left downwind. Left 45 to left downwind for runway 36. Let's check the chart supplement and make sure that there's
Memphis Center, welcome, squawk
no
1606.
right turns. West Plains Regional, here we go. Everything's a left turn. Cool. It's 5,000 feet long by 75. Turning off to the left if I take
Jackson altimeter is now 3019er.
Very good now. So, getting very close, as you can see. We're in the Lindbergh Bravo military operation area.
Oh, they're heading for San 420.
Delta 411 radar contact. 44 miles to the
It's out
east
there
of the
somewhere.
Shelbyville VOR at 50.
So we'll see it. Pattern altitude is about 2,250. And let's check the weather again.
Just curious, because I currently have the flight plan I have for you is going into Atlanta for the Cozy 1. So I'm just currently wondering what's going on.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't take it, but...
Now it's 141. So we're thinking 1.8. All right. So, with that, I might do a left base to runway 18 then. The altimeter's going to be right now.
Delta 411, roger.
Got 5 feet airport in sight. Report it and get in there.
Delta 411, I still don't know where you're... you can maintain 5025 at 0, and you can monitor Yukon 122.8 because you'll be out of airspace.
Let's do the crosswind component, shall we? 141 and 3, right? That's the winds.
Alright, 420, that was off the heading I wanted you to go, so...
So tell me how much of a head.
Man, my bad, I straight up for that. No, we
Turn
were
right,
going straight for Cayman.
up, 0.
Runway 18, headwind of 2 knots, nothing. Crosswind 2 knots.
0.
Awesome.
You say 050?
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
050.
Nice, 050. Folks.
Wow. I'm not saying he's rude, but like he could just read it back. No offense or anything. All right, going back to guard on COM 2. Don't have to do it if you don't want to. And this is what we're gonna try to do here. Let me tell you what we're gonna try to do. We are going to try to stick the landing.
Stick the landing. In this challenge, the pilot will do his best to avoid certain death.
It's be landing at New
keeping
Bedford.
the plane on a good flight path with a constant angle descent lined up to center line. Good luck. Stick the landing and don't suck.
So that's what we're going to attempt. We're going to attempt the landing and not sucking. Uh-oh. Did you just do, you just did it?
Alright, 420, I don't know what heading you're going on, but it definitely is not 050. So, go ahead and proceed direct start.
Man, I'm heading 050, but we're going to start 020.
That is Birch Tree,
Dipping and dip.
Missouri. Yep, Missouri. Yep, do it again. If it doesn't, because sometimes those commands don't really go in the right way if I have a command before it. Feel free. Or you talk about the guy on the radio. Alright, we are going to have to start a descent pretty soon, so I'll send Allison up for that when we're ready. Mountain View Airport should be off our right up ahead. Right over there. In our airport, it's going to be the next one down. Not that I can see it yet, but... He's giving them directions to, like, vector them in. And pretty much that guy's not really reading it back the right way. And then he's kind of not being... I don't want to say he's being a jerk, but he's kind of being smart about answering back. Like, oh, yeah, we're on 0050, and, you know. So, yeah. Just read it back. Make it easy for everybody. All right. Sorry about the satellite imagery not working tonight, but we are going to do the landing. And we're going to be doing Bing for the foreseeable future till he fixes this. So I just wish the Bing data was better and more updated. It's very old compared to what you can get with this add-on. So all right, we're gonna start heading a little bit to the west more here, so we can set. Oh, wrong one. Now we can set up a left base for runway 18. Save some time here. In real world, we like to do this if we don't hear a lot of chatter on the radio, because then we can save some money. There's our airport right there, I believe. No, that's Mountain View. All right, good. So we're going to go past Mountain View. Oh, went a little too far.
Memphis Center, citation 635, Julius Sierra, radio check.
That's our airport right there. So
We're 635, Juliet Sierra, Memphis Center, regional line clear on me.
So we have Victor. We are ready for to pick up a IFR clearance to Charlotte.
Where are you currently at?
I'm sorry.
we're going to start
Memphis,
descent down.
Gate 58.
So send
Roger, in that
Allison
case,
out
contact Memphis approach on 125.8.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Copy that,
as we
copy.
start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seat belt is securely fastened, and all carry-on luggage is stowed safely and securely in the aircraft. Thank you.
So there you go. We're starting our descent in.
For the 1220, contact Fort Worth Center 135.
That might be it there. I don't know if that's it or not, but it's kind of look like it. No, that's not it. I thought it was.
Sam 420, verify you're going to Stark. I currently have you going to Atlanta.
Oh, Lord, hold on. Sam 420.
Wow. Mountain View Airport right there. God, that looks god-awful. Looks like FSX all the way right there. Or a non-upgraded version of either FSX or Prepare. So, we're probably going to look forward to that in the other airport, but hey, let's get the flight done, you know? We see the airport, because I'm going to get us off flight following once we do. Looking for the airport. And in real life, it can be like this sometimes. That's why GPS is very helpful. It's kind of hard to see some airports. You know what a good airport to go to in the Northeast is? Jaffrey, New Hampshire. Kilo Alpha Foxtrot.
10 Echo Foxtrot. The West Palm Airport is currently at your 11 to 10 o'clock in about 12 miles. Let me know when you have a sight.
We're looking for it. 0 Echo Foxtrot. He's gonna get me to go VFR and go on Unicom here, so let's get Com 1
Nah,
ready.
this Sam 420, man. This, the hoop be tripping. I got Cayman. I can head straight to Cayman.
We're looking for it. We're not seeing it.
420, Roger, procedure at Cayman.
Cayman. Sam 420.
Is it that way? Is that it over there? I guess that is it. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Let's do a little sheet here. That is it. If it's not, we're still gonna be okay. Maybe that's not it. Down view. It's out there somewhere. They look like hangars, that's the problem. Make sure all the way up because we're under 3,000. Alright. Well. It's out there, we just can't see it. Is that it? That's gotta be it. No, that's not it. Dude. Again, GPS helps because I know I'm going in the right way at least. Look at that. That looks like hangars. That looks like a runway. That could be it. Nice. Very nice. Alright, I'm going to think that's the airport. So, airport in sight. 0 Echo Foxtrot.
For 0 Echo Foxtrot, Roger, you want to cancel flight flying now?
Cancel flight flying this time. 0 Echo Foxtrot.
For 610 Echo Foxtrot, Roger, IFR cancellation. Oh. Resume on navigation, altitude your discretion, and squawk VFR, have a flight.
Squawk VFR at my discretion. Thank you so much. 0 Echo Foxtrot. 1200, 122.8. Alright. Here's what we're going to do. You see that map? I'm going to take that off the screen, but I'm going to follow that. We have to keep descending here. And we should be good, but we've got to get down here, so. West Plains Regional, Cirrus 0 Echo Foxtrot. We're about 7 nautical miles to the northeast, and we're going to enter in on a left base for runway 18 full stop, West Plains. There we go, 2200. All right. It's out there. There it is. I think that's it. That's all right. West Plains traffic, 0 Echo Foxtrot, left base to final, runway 18, West Plains. I tell you, this electronic flight bag makes things easier. Way easier. You stay right there. If you don't see it, we go around. I think it's this out here. So. Or, nope, it's right there. I see it. Right there. I got it. Alright, slowing it down. Under 119, we'll put a thing of flaps in. Throttle's out, because we're close. 50 degrees of flaps. Ooh, angle down. Next one's 109. Those are our flap extension speeds, if you're wondering. We're gonna be fine. Here we go. A little bit of throttle. Full flaps. And we're on a good thing. West Plains Regional, Cirrus 0 Echo Foxtrot, final runway 18 full stop, West Plains. And we're turning off to the right for that hangars after we land. We want to slow down to about 85, which we are. Looking good. Stabilized approach. Bing data for a while until I test this offline from now on. I thought I was good though, because you gotta admit I was good for about a good hour, 17 minutes. It was looking really good, like everything was working. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm good. Throttle out, getting down. The other one's got a slight wind from the right. It's not that bad at all. Okay, going a little fast. I got throttle out. I'm waiting to round this out. And it floats a lot. I doubt it floats this much in real life. But come on now. There we go. We are good. Alright, flaps up. And welcome to West Plains, Missouri. Alright, we'll pull in over here. Stop it here. And checklist. After landing checklist. That was pretty good, huh? I liked it. Flaps are up. Power lever's about 1,000. Good. Oh, I'm doing my after landing checklist. Transponders, keeping it on. Pitot heat could be off. Fuel pump is off. And we're good. Alright, we're going to taxi to the ramp. Which is, I believe, right near that police car where the fuel is. Park there. So here we go. In real life, we'd plan this all out ahead of time. And worst case scenario, you'd look at Google Maps. Google Earth, if you will. But there's a marshal over there, too. So let's go over to the marshal. Get in my way, copper. You can tell us it's one of those remote airports. But sometimes it's cool to fly into little airports like this that you wouldn't ordinarily fly to. So the marshal is waiting for us. Yeah, yeah, they just gotta tell me to turn off. There you go, turn off the engine. I will. Alright, shutting down. Avionics going off. Fuel pump is off. All lights except for strobe going off. Mixture full lean. Ah, it did that weird thing again. 2 hours and 25 minutes. See that? That's when it loses data. That's the problem. Okay, mags off. Master. Alternator, battery off, and strobe's off, and parking brake. But this is the errors I get with that program. So we'll be using Bing from now on for the foreseeable future. I guess it came back. So with that then, here's a little peek of West Plains, Missouri, even though I keep forgetting where I'm at. And we have one more leg to make it to Fort Sill. So that's where we're leaving you from tonight. From West Plains, Missouri. I don't think there's anything real exciting to be here, and even then, we don't have slide imagery, so we're going to call it a night. What an excellent song to end on. Want to thank a lot of people out there. Thank you to Digi Driver. See, it's that connection lost thing again. Yeah! Digi Driver. Thanks for showing up. Thanks to Stu222. This is awesome music. Stu22. Thank you for the air traffic control out of Louisville tonight. A little shout out for you. Digi, I give you a shout out too. It's going to keep giving me connection issues. So we're just going to go with it. Shout out to Digi Driver. Has 6363. I'll be seeing you, but hey, check in with me. Let's become buds so that way you can go flying with me this summer. How's that? It'll help me and you out. And yeah, Digi, keep working on that thing when you can, okay? But don't go nuts. Man, this is like the best elevator music to end to ever. This is amazing. Anyways, we are going to raid someone, so if you're going to stay up a little later, feel free to. And I will see you soon. We're going to do a fourth leg all the way to Fort Sill. Next flight, probably. So I'll see you then. Stay tuned. Have a great night. Eric Flight. Peace out.